Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. We're going to be doing your mid-month tarot check-in. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Tauruses. Keep in mind that timing is fluid and that not every reading is for you. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are interested in me taking a deep dive into your particular situation, all the information is down below on how to book a private reading with me. And to all those of you who have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Alrighty, Taurus. Let's get into it. Spirit guides, and angels, what is going on for Taurus in the middle of February? What is going on with Taurus for the middle of February? Alrighty. We have a new start is coming. A new start is coming. Get prepared. Get prepared, Taurus. A new start is coming. It does say new moon at the bottom of on the bottom of this card, so I don't know if something is happening for you around the new moon. I know we just had the full moon, so be prepared. I mean, you might be asked to take a leap of faith. You might not be able to have all the information, but something exciting is coming, so be prepared. And we have nothing will come of this situation. A new start is coming, but nothing will come out of this situation. I'm getting the vibes that something here, I feel like you guys have been trying to make something happen, or wanting to make something happen, but it's not going to work in the way that you thought it would, or that you imagined it would, or that you wanted it would. There is a new beginning that's coming, and you're being asked to take a leap of faith. I'm getting strong Fool vibes here. You're being asked to take a leap of faith, because there's something here that you've been doing that's not working. So I don't know if this is like a new opportunity for you to explore something different, or to be able to see something in a different perspective that's going to allow you to have some type of new beginning here. Because something that you're doing now is currently, it's not working for you. I feel like it's just been the same old stuff over and over again, just recycled. I'm also getting, like, with the nothing will come out of the situation, I'm also, like, I feel that, like, some of you have been thinking the worst, like, thinking negatively, or thinking that, maybe something that happened was going to be received negatively, and so, like, you've been worried and anxious, and it's like, don't worry, like, it's something here is not as big as it seems. We have gossip. We have gossip. Nothing will come out of this situation. Gossip. We have abundance at the bottom of the deck. Gossip. Be very careful of gossip. Whether it's you parlaying in it. Just be very careful with what you say and who you say it to. Be very careful with who you share information with. A new start is coming. Like, maybe don't let everybody know what this new start is. Excuse me, my throat just got really itchy. Maybe it's asking you to keep your cards close to your chest. Excuse me, guys. Keeping your cards... Be careful of gossip here. Be careful with oversharing information. You know, not everybody has your best interest at heart right now. Gossip. Be very, very careful. Or maybe you have been worried about gossip, but like nothing will come out of this situation. I don't know, we're gonna dive in and see what's going on here, guys. Is my light too bright? Oh, I can't reach it right now, so... We have the World and the Queen of Wands. So we have the World card here. So there's definitely a completion of a cycle. There's definitely a completion of a cycle. There's a lesson learned here. There's a new beginning here that's happening for you. The new start is coming. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who gossips. I mean, that's somebody here who definitely parlays in gossip. That's somebody here who is very self-conscious about who they are and how they're perceived in the world. Somebody here who Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who changes their energy depending on who they're dealing with. They're kind of like a chameleon. They're never the same person every time you like encounter this person. And I don't know why that just came out of my mouth like that. It's like this person changes themselves in order to best fit a situation, to take the eyes off of them. The Queen of Wands here doesn't want anybody to catch on to what it is that they're doing. The Queen of Wands in reverse. It's somebody here who's not confident in themselves, who's not confident in their skills. This could be somebody who overcompensates with extravagant looks. Could be somebody here that you're dealing with. It could be Leo, Aries, Sag here, but we definitely have somebody here. The Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who, to me, puts on a facade, who puts on a front, who only cares about what it looks, how things look, how things appear. Unwilling to take action on their own, relies on other people, doesn't rely on their skill set. We have a completion of a cycle. So maybe this is you coming out of this. Maybe you guys have felt like you haven't been good enough, or you've had to put on a brave face. Maybe because you were worried about what other people were going to say about you, but the end of that is over. It's like you're done looking for approval and done looking for validation in other people. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's things coming to a standstill. Something here coming to a halt. Something here wasn't built properly. Something here was rushed. I don't know if somebody here was rushing something, or if you've always felt like you've had to do things in a rush, like unable to find your footing, unable to ground yourself. Something here is coming to a halt. It's in regards to stability, or it's in regards to something that you thought was part of your stability here. There's a completion of a cycle. What is this, the 7 or the 8? I have a really hard time with Roman numerals. This is the 7. 7 of Pentacles, y'all. So this definitely talks about an investment. But it also talks about maybe like putting in too much work and getting little results. It's like killing yourself for something so small. And I'm not saying that you guys are doing that, but you know, it's like that energy. You know, it's like giving out all this energy for little recompensation. So I don't know. I honestly feeling like this Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a different energy separate from your own. I think this is something or someone that you have been dealing with. Maybe you've had to do a lot more in order to receive a little bit of gain. And maybe that's why you haven't seen your worth with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know, realizing that you are capable of so much and that you are worth so much more than what you're being given. You know, I'm getting the example of, like, you know, maybe asking for help or asking for something, but it's contingent upon you doing something. You know, and what's asked of you is like 10 times more than what you're asking of this person. And I feel like it's getting to a point where you feel or have felt like you have been taken advantage of, Taurus. That's why nothing will come out of the situation. A new start is coming. This could be you putting a halt to that. This could be you holding on to your finances, you know? Like, maybe this is somebody, you know, like, for example, like, you could be asking for a ride, you know, for something, Taurus, and, like, this person's like, all right, yeah, I can do that for you, but I need gas money. And it's like, all right, but I gave you gas money yesterday, and I understand that you need gas money, but, like, I literally asked you for a ride, like, down the street. And, like, shouldn't the gas that I gave you yesterday be able to cover that as well? You know what I mean? It's like asking for a way. It's like you end up overpaying for something that you know you can get it cheaper somewhere else. And I feel like it's because this person's taking advantage of you. You know what I mean? It's like it's like you asking, you know, a friend for a ride to the doctor's office, and it's like, all right, yeah, can you give me $20 for gas? And it's like, but I totally could have booked an Uber for like $8. You know, like, it's something like that. Like you could get it. It's like someone taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your kindness, or taking advantage of your situation. There's gossip here, though. So be very, very careful. I don't think... We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. See, normally the Five of Swords the Five of Swords talks about a conflict with no resolution in sight. In this deck, it's a person walking away from the conflict, saying, I'm done, I'm over this. I'm taking what's mine and I'm leaving. It's just one person. You're not seeing the battle. But in the reverse, I don't know if somebody here is refusing to give up a fight. Refusing to give up a fight, or refusing to give up something here. I don't know if there's somebody here who has been stalling your growth back, and I don't know if they realize and they see that you're moving on, that you're growing, that you're prospering, so they're trying to do everything they can to try and hold you back from that growth, from that success, holding you, keeping you stuck from where you've been. Either way, you're going through an ending here. You're ending a cycle, you're learning a lesson here. Could be dealing with the Five of Swords, is definitely very Gemini energy. Could also be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the World card, I mean, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I feel like somebody's failure to grow is holding you back. And I think you're realizing that this person, I want to say it's an air sign. I really, really do. This person has been hindering your growth. They've been hindering their own growth. It's like they've been latching on to you for what it is that you can offer them, for what it is that you can give them. But at what cost, though? Like, yeah, we have this investment here, but at what cost? You see that blood dripping from that tree. At what cost, though? At what cost? I feel like something here has cost you a lot more than it should have. And I also feel like maybe somebody here has been playing on your heartstrings. And in that process of maybe making you feel guilty for something. I don't know why. It's like this person is taking from you. They're taking from you. And I want to say, I feel like it's because they're so wrapped up in what about me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me is what I keep hearing, Taurus. We have the Hermit in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here needs to go within. They need to do some soul searching. There's a lack of healing here as well with the Hermit card in reverse. And there's a lack of seeing something clearly here. I think you need to see this person for what it is. I feel like this person has held you back before, and they are constantly holding you back now. They are holding you back now. You're being asked to take a leap. A new start is coming. A new beginning is coming. But you need to recognize your power and your strength. And I don't think you do, Taurus. I really don't. I really think you second guess and you doubt yourself. And because of that, you seek validation in others, but I feel like these people just take advantage of that. They take advantage of your kindness. But you're putting a pause to something, and you have to look within. There are some answers that you have within you that you've been too scared to admit. You know, and sometimes we're too afraid to let somebody or something go because of the history that we've had with this person. You know, and sometimes our judgment can get clouded. You know, especially if we're coming from a place of need. You know, like we needed something, so this person was always there. But then once we start to break away and to see things for what they are, you start to notice that every single time that you needed somebody to be there for you, it came with like a writer, you know, like in contracts when you add like a writer to your contract, it was like, yes, I can help you, but this is what it's going to cost you. And I feel like you're recognizing who and who has not been in your corner. And I feel like you're realizing that that situation has been holding you back. But there is gossip here about you. This person does talk about you in a negative sense here. And I think they do it because they do it to take advantage of you. That's what I have for the reading. So I definitely feel like there is an ending here that's happening for you this month. You're putting the brakes and putting the pause on something here. And be very careful with gossip this month. Be very careful with who you talk about and who you share your plans with. Be very, very careful, because I feel like somebody here is just plotting away to see what it is that they can get out of that situation from you. You know what I mean? I am going to be pulling an affirmation card for you guys, Taurus. So let's do that. Any advice for Taurus, Spirit? Any advice for Taurus? Whew. Okay, that almost went flying. Impermanence. Oh, okay. Impermanence. Or I could be saying the word wrong, and I apologize for that. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I could take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity. I think you're being called to drift away from the bad. And keep that mindset knowing that good is coming towards you. Impermanence is an equal opportunity. That's what I have for you guys, Taurus, this month. Or mid-month, anyway. Let me know how this resonates, y'all. Love and light.